so you could see he's a acclaimed director. You're not gonna walk in the movie and say that was whack. You might just say something like me, which is it was a tad bit long. But is it a good film? Yes. Is it a well-made film? Yes. Do all the actors go above the stars and you're watching it like this is almost a bit Oscar worthy? I'd say yes. I'd say yes. I'm sure Sydney Sweeney is not going to get an Oscar for this, but I think she should be recognized. The gentlemen in the film were good too, but it's just that her character has so much to work with, and certain scenes that she has to deal with and what she has to deliver in those scenes, it's and the fear that she has when you see what's going on in this situation that she's in, and it's her alone. It's masterful. She bodied it. So acting is above the roof. The filmmaking is at its highest level, and like I said, it's just a tad bit long. That's it. That's the only thing I could say about this. So if you want to check it out, I recommend it. But know what you're getting in for. I didn't watch any of the trailers, so I don't know if they spoiled everything, but it's based on a true story, Galapagos Islands. I remember hearing about Galapagos Islands when I was in elementary school, and I always thought it was cool about all the different creatures and animals and stuff on the island and new species. So check it out. One only other thing I'll say about it, that would have been a cool element if they went more into showing the species on the island, because that's something that like I grew up in elementary and teaching about Galapagos Islands was really cool. But the thing is, that's not what the movie's about. The movie's not about the species on the island. They're about the people on the island, and dealing with other people and human nature and also chaos in it. That's really what the movie's about, and trying to create families from scratch. It's not about that, but just me selfishly, I'm like, oh, I wish I saw a new species and they wanted to show a couple of different, it would have been cool if they just added a character who wasn't based on a true story. Like they added like a random scientist, and then then we went on a little missions with him, but that's a whole nother movie. So like I said, that's not a great one movie. That's just my imagination running wild. So check it out if you want. Eden. And like I said, this is some of the movies the director did. I'm showing it again, because I want you to see this is the director who knows what he's doing. Ron Howard. I know some people, just like me, some movies I watch millions of times, like, oh, that's my favorite movie. And then I watch like 3 of my favorite movies, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know it was by the same director or the same screenwriter. So sometimes you don't know these things. So I just want you guys to see certain films they've done, which is Ron Howard done great stuff. And if you don't know, that's Dallas Bryce Howard's father. So that's another fun fact. Some people don't know these things. I didn't know Dallas Bryce Howard's father until like, I think like last year. So like some people don't look up that stuff. I don't really follow the fan stuff or the random stuff fast. I don't. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So there you go. Peace out. Take care. It's Dejo Notre Dame. Spread love and light. And we're going to sign off. We on an island. What we going to do? We're going to have to swim away